Ohayo gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. Guten Morgen, guten Abend. Guten Mittag. Good morning, everyone. Early morning streaming. Playing some Animal Well. We're ready to party. We're ready. We hope you bring lots of spaghetti. Garfield and Friends, which is a type of animal. There you go. There's a connection. Garfield was an animal, and his friends were animals. U.S. Acres. Shit was fun. I enjoyed that. That was one of the entrants. That was one of the theme songs. The other one is the friends are there when you need them. They're even there where you don't. Right? There's something. Lots of pies. I caramba. Another big word of the 90s. Word or phrase. I caramba. But yeah, getting into and continuing to play Animal Well, I'm enjoying it. There's nothing else to say other than I'm having fun. I'm thinking about it. The game is, while initially seemed like, hey, it's something that's maybe not the best thing to play first thing in the morning because sleep-addled brain. You're sitting there trying to figure out what to do. Oh, can I make my thumbs do what I need them to do? But there's a certain kindness to it where Billy Basso, the fish thing on the wall that I guess we all forgot about. There was a time where we had like a robotic fish on the wall, and that was maybe never normal, right? But it was like understood. You'd see it, and he'd be singing like, down by the river or whatever. Um, as he's built this game, it seems like there's always. It's not always evident. There are occasionally things like, oh, this is subtle. This is certainly something that's happening. This is where you can use a remote control. This is where you could trigger it. There's plenty of stuff that's around. It's very good for exploration because you don't always see right away what will later become something that will be important, right? Last thing we did yesterday, well, actually, we'll just hop off of this. Last thing we did yesterday was pick up the top, right? And even when I got to the top initially, I wasn't sure like what are we supposed to do, and thankfully, shout out to chat for telling me, well, just fire it off right where you are, and the game kind of explains itself, and it's there to drill out, I guess, partially damaged blocks beneath your feet. A little bit of a reverse Super Mario power, right? Instead of smashing blocks above you, it kind of does the butt bounce and takes care of the blocks beneath you. So we have that as an entirely new way of interacting with the environment to figure out, okay, well, what can we now break? So just sort of spinning it and then seeing what pops open, and we did discover this area, right? So this is something now. This is something now that we uncovered with our friend at the top. And it's clearly the lights, right? Above, because those are three of the color palette that you can select. There's a red, there's a couple of the blues, and a couple of these whites. A 3 on the left and a 2 on the bottom. So I'm guessing this is the third up on the left and the second from the bottom. And if we're doing like traditional video game math, if we're keying off the left and the right, then that would mean that maybe, let me turn on my arrows here. Right, maybe that's this section here and then over here. Right? That's what I'm guessing. So we're talking 2 and 3, that's 2 up and 3 to the right, or 3 up and 2 to the right, with our 0, 0 coordinate being bottom left. From a technology standpoint, there's no reason to assume it has to be the bottom left, but it's probably be the bottom left. It could be the top left. Could be the top right. Could be any of these things, right? That's all possible. But I think that those are coordinates that are. So I think we're going to keep our eyes peeled for more of those and eventually make this into a picture. I don't know if this is core part of game. I don't know if this is just sort of Easter egg, right? Or what the story is. But the rest of yesterday was wrapped up with getting the chameleon flame. So we're one more flame away from total flame Sylvania, or whatever the flame state will be. There is this last flame that is kind of often wherever on the map. I was thinking that maybe that was connected to the egg room somehow, but I'm thinking not. Having done that a little bit, I guess it's kind of clearly isn't. There is this whole section in here. We got a mouse cursor again. This whole section in here that would connect with this door. And I don't know if that's a unlock with a key door. And then I don't remember where this kind of blocks off. I guess this is where the chinchillas are. So I think this is where you get the flute and the chinchillas are. So this is the glass block. So it's definitely not the glass block. Is it through the dog temple and we can come in it from here and then we have this whole section to explore there? Or do I, like I kept thinking, is this just, this should be the fish room where they're firing off bubbles. Is this just bubble bounce all the way up? But I know there's little pockets of gas that you can't run into that you'll die. So part of what I'll be doing is looking into this clearly. That's something, right? That's a waste of space that surely we connect to. I don't know that this connects to anything. This obviously connects to something. We know this, but we have to find. We found the K shard, right? So our K-pop shard, whatever that is, a piece of a BTS CD, that went over here. And that's going to open up this area, maybe even a lot of this. And then I don't know that any of this connects. This is the teleport room, or one of the teleport rooms. And same thing with this. This is your top of your well, right? We discovered that in the chinchilla room, I guess right about here, where the flout pattern to get to the top of the well. Again, shout out for chat for seeing that I identified what it was, and then just spotting me of no, dumbass, it's not up and down, it's down, right, and up left, which, thanks. I mean, I probably wouldn't have guessed that. So that's most likely an excellent example of, I solved the puzzle, I just don't know what components to use. So anyone who's watching, if you want to backseat game, the backseat gaming tag is on. I certainly don't mind interacting with people. But just wait till I solve it, right? And just go like, oh, poor Blaine, right? He figured out what it is he needs to do. He just doesn't understand for reasons, what the game is trying to communicate to him, right? I didn't come across the, how you want to phrase it. I have yet to come across the Rosetta Stone for emotions versus flute directions. I don't know that one exists. But then there's also this area here, which seems conspicuously open. Maybe that would be worth dipping into as well. So yeah, that's what today is. I mean, ideally we're going to go get this flame. I have no idea necessarily how to do it. And I'm wondering if using the top is going to help us access some of these previously inaccessible areas by sort of chipping away at the floor and letting us drop through. There's a little gap here that I don't think I noticed before. But I think this might be at one of the gas areas, so maybe getting through that. So that might be worth checking out too. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how that actually works out. Also there's this early bit here. There's vines here, so we can't bubble up. All right, so let's start in. I guess I'm thinking maybe I'll start with the fish room, or with the bubbles up, and see, is there a way I can just navigate our way up? What is this? This is different. Is shit changing as we play this game? That's completely different. That was not like that before. And so as we're getting through here, is the map's not changing, Or I'm hyper confused. Okay, so do I got to firework this motherfucker? K shard. So our K-pop shard part 2. And now this fog, which wasn't here before, was not here before, is here again. Wow. Alright, so I know where the K-pop shards go. But I don't know how many there's going to be. So I have to just sort of like that and just kind of take my video game lumps. Is that... Video game lumps. Just make our way through. That was definitely not like that last time. At all. We do have that... Or was it? I don't remember it being like that. So we do have this high road we can take. Maybe we should keep firing off R periodically to see what the hell's going on here. Alright, so mental note. Don't take that low road, take the high road. Alright, so we know where the K shard goes. I'm just wondering if we can get a quick heal up. Is there not fruit somewhere around here? Oh, also there is definitely a platform that either I don't have the confidence to or I can't get to yet that lives up here. Right? That if we go directly up this well or down it, right? Up a well, down a well. No diff. But he keeps popping our shit. But that up there, that I'm assuming we'd like to get to. And that should connect to this little spot here. And then open up to God knows what up in there. I guess maybe that even connects back here. So, there's that. But I don't know if that's a different power or if that's just... or what that is. So I guess when we came up here yesterday to get this egg, is that what flooded that lower level with the... I don't know, sort of the evil gas? I wonder. There's probably nothing to explore up and along those sides, right? Because it looks like we already got those. God, doing the crane puzzle feels like a million years ago. And this would have been significantly easier with our bubbles, right? Like, I remember having such a hell of a time doing that. Now I think it'd be relatively trivial. That's the earmark of a good game, though. Especially like an exploration game is where you circle back and go like, I remember when I had trouble with that. That indicates that you learned something. It indicates that, you know, you're doing all right. Yeah. All of this coming in here now, that wasn't there before. So that shit's slowly encroaching and changing the level. Actually, that's making it harder. Having the ones there are making it slightly more challenging to me. And there's definitely an opening between the two, between here and here. In retrospect, right? Normal egg. Alright. So we have a little bit of health, which will be useful here. Oh, shit. Good thing we got that health. to turn around and immediately... Oh, that... The gamma, boys! The gamma on the, I can't quite make out where that fog begins and ends. I'm just... It's early. I'm waking up. That excuse is going to be visited upon constantly. All right, so we can go around here, up and over here. All right. I don't actually think, for the record, I don't think there's going to be anything for us to do if we get up towards the top of that well. Hell, we might even have checked it already. I'm guessing it's going to be all gas up there, but I'll feel better having done it. This does still make me think of Electroplankton. And I want to play Electroplankton again. I should look into that. Okay, yeah. How many eggs do you have remaining, Sensei Dojo? Thank you for chatting, by the way. I appreciate it. We are at, I'm going to try to remember, 33? 33. So I don't know the exact number that's remaining, but I'm assuming it's something like 64. So 61, 31. Bonus egg? Is there a 65th egg out there? Hey, not bad. Thank you so much. Here, let me turn on the chat background. If we're going to get people chatting, that's correct. Hey, you know, when it comes to video game stuff and guessing the number of things that are in a video game thing, I do all right. I would rather there were no bubbles here. I would have a much easier time navigating this with the bubble jump if there weren't all of these extra bubbles. For some reason, that's throwing me off. In my decrepit platformer skills. Oh, come on. All right. If we go up here, we can hit this button, and now this is just open. All right, Evil Auto Room connects down to here, so we don't have to bubble up again through the fish tunnel. A lot of fish stuff. Fish tunnel, fish pipe. But we know we're trying to get that seahorse flame, so I'm guessing anything that's like aquatic in nature is maybe where we're headed. Yeah. All right, we could just slinky this, right? Sure can. Sure can. Have we been here at all yet? Okay, no, this is an area we have not been in it. Now it's just regular ass Mario Brothers? Mario, where are you? All right, so the switches are there to protect us from Firebat or whatever he is. So if we hit the switch, and now maybe we'll have to... All right, proper puzzle. So hitting the switch going to block us from getting in here. We could try to go up and over, but he's going to fucking lambast us as soon as we get through there, right? But we could also just try to scurry down quickly, maybe take our lumps. Maybe we get hit once, but we can still make it down here. I'm assuming top doesn't do anything yet here. Any of these are a topical area. Nope. Nothing's topical. We don't have any IR. All right, let's try the high road. And then I don't know, maybe it likes frisbees. Ah, you son of a monkey fucker. There's like a metaphor for life in here and doing the bubbles where you think you got enough space to squeeze in that last bubble and then you don't. Right? And then you're just, now I've jumped into this thing that doesn't exist anymore and you're plummeting. It's like Plato's allegory for relationships or something. I don't know. a platonic allegory. Come on, you've mother. All right, we'll try maybe from a higher level. Maybe I gotta come at it. Oh, you like my thought process. I'm glad someone does. Okay, we're gonna get there sometime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How is that not enough space for that last bubble? All right, that's stupid to go up that way anyways. Those grapes are probably sour. All right, we'll just try to outrun them. There. Same difference. I'm not going to try and prove I can do that platform jump when I kind of can't. It's like the start of a Skrillex song. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Oh. All right. So we have 2 hits left. We can make it. I don't think he can get us twice in the time it takes. All right, just like that. Is there a more elegant solution to that? I don't know. Maybe there is, but that's not the solution we have today. We have the inelegant. So what's the point of this whole area then? It didn't unlock anything. Nothing new. Is this toppable? I'm glad you think I did fine. I appreciate it. Let's... Alright, so there's no point to doing a top in here. Can you get me at this angle? Sure can. Oh, wait. Alright, that's a safe spot. I don't know what I'm looking at the map for. There's this little color differential here. I guess that's maybe fruit. Is that maybe fruit? So when we start first thing... Yeah, 2 of those. Okay, so that's fruit. I haven't noticed that there's fruit on the map yet to start. Is there also the blue fruit? There is the blue fruit. Okay. So keeping track of where those are is probably smart at a certain point in time. I know we have a bunch of them. And we do manage to pick them up when we see them. All right. That can't be everything there is here. What did that second button do? Those sounds, those are the bubbles popping. So that's all that is. That's nothing... Right, he can hit me at that one. This one's safe, the other one isn't. I guess we could frisbee our way. We could always teleport our way out of here, right? I mean, that's, at the end of the day, always an option. As is just going up and over again. Yeah. Next room didn't open the gate. Not that I could tell. If anything opened from here, I didn't notice it. If something opened, I didn't pick up on it. Because especially if you look at all the areas where these all connect to each other, and they all seem explored. So if it's something like tangentially, like from here or here, we already unlocked this manually from this side. So there's a one-way door, but we got to it by going up and to the right. And down here to the left, this is just the early whale fan rooms. So we did all of that. This area that connects to here, the next room had a gate with it. It did? All right, let me try to get back over there. Ah, ya mother. All right. I mean, we could always teleport out and come back in here. This is hardly end of the world. All right. Oh, there. Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't put two and two together on that. Thank you for the help. All right, we'll go back this way so I don't have to deal with the Phantom Mist or whatever that is. All right, up and over and down and around and through, like tying our shoes. Ah. All right. I could probably... Really? All right. Let's come down at it. Rather than have me try to go up and over, we'll just come down. So the coming down path is run past the original dog area, down and to the right. If I knew what warp puzzle to take to that dog area, I'd just take that instead. But we'll go to the long way, operating under the guise of we're still looking for IRable areas. That's a hell of one. IRable areas. Yep. Doing great. We're killing it. This flower. I wonder if anything happens with these flowers at any point. Or look for things I can smash with the top as well would be a smart idea. Yep. That's lucky guess is all that is. All right. Again, justifying the excuse to not just go the same path. Let's try an alternate way around. See what we can find. Dogs can see infrared light, can't they? Will you chase this? I don't blame you. I'd chase it too. All right. How about over here? Anything? Doesn't look like it. I still don't know what pattern I'm looking for to see when it's something that can be drilled. So it's just going to be kind of guessing. All right. All right. Nothing here looks like it could be drilled. At least, again, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. Other than not jumping off the edge there. All right. Back here. Stop it. All right. So this should be our way down. Got the evil auto room. I don't think any of this can be drilled. Right, but we did unlock that. That's going to take us down here and then here. And then, hey presto, Mystic Egg. Other side of the chinchilla room. All right. So useful, helpful. We definitely had to get that done, but wasn't kind of like the larger area I was hoping it for. So we did just pick up a kangaroo shard. Right, so we can go back up here. This is from the brown bear. This is the Bavaria, right? So that's our brown Bavaria. This is Bavaria. So we're gonna go back to Bavaria, and then over the here, and then I'm assuming we need more than 2 shards. The dude who makes this game has, on more than an occasion, like just completely screwed with my mind. The chameleon fight where you're dealing with the hedgehogs. Every fiber of my being, having played video games for decades, is you got to get the boss 3 times. And then he turns around and throws another prime number at me. He's like, no, you got to get him 5 times. That should be illegal. Wait, this is the wrong one. I'll do it anyways. Yeah, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong... We went the other way. This way, I know we're going to have to get to eventually. I don't know if I'm going to get something I could trick this dude with vis-a-vis top time. Nope. That was my big hope, is I could maybe drill through there. Oh. Tamagotchi is here. Well, why didn't we say there was going to be a Tamagotchi? 8,400 to 84,751. That's kind of rad. Oh, those are a number of steps. So jumping in real... If you jump in real life... If you jump in the Tamagotchi world, you jump in real life. I've been saying that for years, by the way. If you die in Tamagotchi world, you die in real life. 858, 859, 860, 861, 62. So this count as something? We trying to get up to a specific number? Unless that number's 85,000, I'm not gonna... We're not just gonna sit here for the rest of eternity. As fun as this is, doing this. Okay, there's a bit more to it than that. Thank you. I'll adjust the chat here again. Sensei's Dojo, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. If it's like, yeah, Blaine, you figured it out. There is something to do, but just don't sit there for the rest of the game trying to do it. Then yeah, I'm not just about it. I'm about it. All right, getting past that dude's gonna be its own thing, because he doesn't follow me left to right, and there's no way I can block his up down descent at the moment. He doesn't follow anything. He can't be frisbeed with. He can be frisbeed with. We could just play frisbee. I mean, we could play catch. That's pleasant. But we're not going to get past him with that. All right. Probably a thing for another day. So, okay. What was it? Left, left, right, down, down, up, up. Nope, right, left, down, down, up, up. It's one or the other. Okay, so back to what we're talking about, the brown bear, the brown berry of Bavaria. Back up to here. All right. That's just poor craftsmanship is all that is. That is just poor craftsmanship. No other word for it. All right. Okay. Head our way back. Free fruit. We don't need it. Amazing fruit. Amazing fruit. Amazing fruit. All right. Past the Marlin area, which we haven't done anything with other than simply note there is a Marlin area. Is this not where the K shard goes? This is not where the K shard goes. Where's the K shard go then? K shard goes in the other area on the other side of the Biat. Sukobliat. And we have to come up and under that. We never did find out if there was a way to kind of punch through here. Where this is where I fell through for lack of skill. They have those glass blocks, which I'm assuming at some point in time the glass blocks can be negotiated with. We just haven't figured that out as of yet. This also keeps intriguing me. These little, right, extra dots. I realize that those coming down are stalactites, but across this water, that's the only place where there's a couple anything. Almost like you could land there. I don't know why it would be. But that's kind of unique. Right? Like if you figure out whatever pillar it is that you can land on, you can actually drop down on something. I don't know. We're not going to spend too much time messing about with that, but it seems like it. Checking the top. This style of block is controlled by a switch. So somewhere there's a switch. If we just slinky down, does that work? Is that why these stairs are here? Is it a slinky puzzle? It's a slinky puzzle. Not what we were heading for, but we'll take the expert. And here we are at the monkey hutch. I won't make the strip club joke. I already used that for the snake house. Well, drinks being $3 and Dallas being on the main stage. But the monkey hutch is also gentleman's club energy. Okay. Just gonna throw rocks. All right, how can we fascinate a monkey? Monkeys don't give. You would chase the frisbee? You would chase the frisbee monkeys? Monkeys or apes? Honestly, having primates in this game, I find slightly disturbing. I don't know why. It's some sort of weird species bias. But, like, you know, it's this sort of what I've been able to identify as, like, poster or super apocalyptic poor primates. But I don't know. Everyone seems happy enough in the animal well, right? Animal welfare appears to be high, except for the poor bat that we scared. This just might be a question of just taking your lumps, right? Right, just video game. The chaos egg, just video gaming out. Video game through. Video game under. Yeah, I feel like that was not very complicated for what that was. That's an IR receiver, isn't it? No, it is not. So wait, we've been through here? We just neglected this entire section? Okay, so maybe it isn't as big a deal as I thought it might be. All right. Further down we go. Is that any of this toppable? Any of this topical? No. I can hear, was that Marching Chinchilla? My third favorite Dave Matthews Band song, Marching Chinchilla. All right, so this is a slinky / frisbee puzzle, which I'm fairly bad at. So I guess if we get the frisbee going, it's going to keep banging back and forth. And then we just have to drop the slinky, right? And then the dude, Billy Basso is going to take care of me when I go like this. Oh, I can't slinky from here. All right. Well, shit, this is going to be more complicated. All right. Where's the slinky relative? What? Okay, so slinky, I go left, and then fire it. Right? Slinky, left. Slinky, right? X, left, X. X, left, X. Now land on this. Come on! All right, so it can't be up here. This is too far down, so X, left, X, right? X, left, X. And then... Do I have to jump direct? I can't even catch it on the rebound. I gotta get it from the word go? Oh, come on. I'm so bad at that. Shit. Come on, man. I can't. I'm so bad at getting that right away. So I guess we could start this higher and then get a second. Right? Yeah, I can see it. Like, this one's complicated. No! Nah! Shit! All right. So this is nice. This is just execution. No pressure. 1, 2. And then clearly you can get through the other side. Wait, how is that where we're on the map? That connects to... that goes down. Oh, my audio is not piping through. Are we doing that thing again where I had that high quality? Yeah! The seal of quality is coming out again, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to get the audio piped into from the game. Sensei Jojo, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. It means a lot. You're an officer and a gentleman. And now let's get the actual audio into the game. Here, I'll proactively bump out the seal of quality. So whenever I do a subpar job of streaming something, right? Either screwing up something technical, I'm starting to label the VODs with the seal of quality, so people know, right, that the highest amount of effort and energy went into this. So we'll slap that on there now. We'll just get the seal quality out. Adjust our audio a little bit so I can hear what's going on. I'm working on a better version of the seal of quality. It's like animated. It looks cool. At least I think it looks cool. It's just not fully ready for consumption yet. You know, don't wanna bust it out early until it's a finished thing. Where are you at? Okay, let's get back to this. It's just some back and forth. And check my levels. Game audio is like at negative 40, and I'm at negative 20 decibels. Cool. See that? This time I noticed 42 minutes in, so I'm getting better at figuring out when the game audio isn't piping through. All right. So if I like that, but it's not gonna, that doesn't get me across any faster. Me hopping on it coming back, who cares? I got to get on it going over. So I have to get it started, right? Not hop on it and then time the slinky on the, like, you know, on the exit trip here, on the departure. On hit down that part, like on the downbeat. Ban, and out, and out. We're gonna get rock on, out. Fuck. Set up the timing and then just use none of it. It's like a metronome. I'm rushing it. I gotta feel it. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get out your bed, it's bobsled time. Cool runnings. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Miss the jump. And then miss the jump. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Miss the jump, and then just miss the jump. 1, 2, but also miss the jump as we do it. All right. 1, 2. Shit! All right. 1, 2. It was. Again, yeah, we got the idea. It's just gonna be execution. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, We know it has to be kind of on its way back. We don't have time for it to make the round trip. We know that. So it has to be about on its way back, I believe. Alright, that timing's wrong. Let's just try to get the timing right. Because I'm trying to do it all at once. So, as soon as it hits... That's... The timing is wrong if it's as soon as it hits. So let's get it about halfway between here and there, right? 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and no. Okay. So as soon as it hits here. Alright, it's as soon as it hits here. Can I get my frisbee back? Can I get my frisbee back, man? My man. My man. Little help. Little help with the frisbee. Little help. Little help with the... Okay. Alright, I guess we can just do this. There you go. Okay, so as soon as it comes back, that's when we want to yeet out our... I guess that's not necessarily a yeet. But we want to step forward here as soon as it comes back. And then what? And then what? And then what? Jump into the oblivion? How does that help, Blaine? Come on. I'd say you're better than this, but this is about right. This is about par. So now it's just gonna be okay. We'll find it. Now it's just timing the jump, right? We mostly have the frisbees. The slinky seems forgiving enough. Maybe I don't have to rush it quite so much. Maybe I'm putting too much pressure on myself. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Okay. As soon as we let go to Slinky, it's fate all complete. All we gotta do is get on the frisbee. Right? As soon as we knock that first domino over, it's out of our hands. Whatever, the goddess Spinoza, or whoever. Someone else is in charge. It's not us. So here we go. Just get on the frisbee, and it'll take care of itself. It couldn't be simpler. First try. Now just don't land in the water, dumbass. First try. Easy. Easy. First try. First try. Where does this connect to? Where you go up here, little path? A little blue fruit. That's all of it, huh? All right. Hey, we did it. We gotta catch them all. That's my catchphrase. Write that shit down. As it pertains to the animal well eggs, I invented that. Do not copy. So we. All right. Part of me almost. Is it gonna hurt? Is it actually gonna hurt? Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? I knew it. It's a bluff. You don't actually want to hurt me, do you? Ow! Okay! Enough! Just turns out you have shitty aim. Yes, I want to hurt you. I just don't know how to do it. AKA the last 3 women I dated. I want to hurt you. We're just not familiar with how that process is going to work. Alright. Okay. So we can always teleport out. It's not any type of deal, big or otherwise, right? But it is interesting that this is just sort of a little on. Yes, so do not copy that. I will. I'm gonna set up a Google alert for Catch 'em All, and it's on site with the lawsuits. All right. So this is. That's really interesting to me, how there's nothing else over here. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't believe it, because I can't scroll any further to the left. We're like really up against it. But you have a whole section there. I guess this area here will get filled out by something else. But for the moment, I'll buy it and say, okay, that's right. Oh, because this loops around Pac-Man style. Got it. Okay. Again, showing us more of the Pac-Man nature of this reality. Right? Where, like, the well goes from here and connects here. And now, you know, we have on our x-axis also some wraparound. Interesting. Okay. So less of a animal well and was this more of an animal tesseract or something. All right, so that answers that question. There's still the matter of some places that are conspicuous. This is big, right? This is surprisingly rather large. Right? That seems like a bit of a waste. This obviously is something. I don't remember what we did here to see if these two connect. There's this whole area here. There's something in here. This is the early part where we can't bubble up through here because of the vines. Not Erotic Pulse, welcome back. Thank you for joining again today. Hopefully you're having a good day. Had a pleasant enough yesterday, a Tuesday, and a good Wednesday. Just trying to figure out where to go subsequent, and I guess the best idea is to operate under kind of like a vague assumption that these areas will be filled in with something. We just have to breach it, and maybe it's the top. Maybe we come through here. Maybe we try to run the top along the bottom. The top along the bottom. Or it's along the top of the bottom part. But, you know, contextually. Everyone's... That's another point. Everyone's bottom is someone else's top. Write that shit down. Put that in your list of greetings. All right. So every bottom is some other top. So if we run the top along the top of here, is that going to open up into here? Possibly, but I think that's the things that make the most amount of sense are these obvious voids in the map, right? It'd be a waste of space to not have anything in there. We've already tried to top through here, and nothing, right? Nathan, not a sausage. We could get out over here and try to go to the right again, maybe some because stuff is changing on the map. We're getting, that's another thing. We're getting an encroachment of that, like the phantom gas of whatever that stuff is. So that's changing. Also, we got that K shard. I've already forgot about Corvids. Calm the fuck down. We also got this K shard. And I know we're going to need multiple of those, so we'll go ahead and throw that in there. But the K shard goes way the fuck over here. Subsequent to the bat room, which we set out to do initially. Now that I stopped to think about it, my original stated goal was we're gonna go to the Bavaria, we're gonna go to the Brown Bear area, and we're gonna try to fill out that spot. Oh, word. And I just neglected this part entirely. All right. So we can't frisbee over, because the frisbee is not going to persist. Say what? The frisbee won't persist through these dudes, right? It's going to smash into that, and that's going to be it. I guess maybe we can just take a hit. Or we can walk across, because the Slinky's gonna hook us up. I like this bass line. It's like an Atari Teenage Riot song. Alright. Okay, so the Slinky is just, over time, stretching the limits of what a Slinky can do. Alright, so these platforms are all the way up. Up, and just... Bastard. Alright, we should be good now. Should be good, but, you know, aren't. Okay. Where was that? We're gonna put a pin in that. We'll get back to that eventually. There's clearly a chest or something up here, right? Like there. All right. Got that barrier. Yeah, I feel like that's another example of puzzle solved, now execute on it. Not that that's all that we're done, but instead I want to go back to our original idea. Let's use this K shard because I'm guessing that we'll only see the kangaroo as we put those shards away. Because I remember we saw him initially. Right, and then we didn't really see him again, so I think you probably can't hoard the shards. By slotting in the next shard, that's going to increase our... that's going to trigger the next opportunity to run into the kangaroo. That's my thought. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's certainly how I'm operating. Alright, so we can't just go down. Cool. Alright, so it's worth putting that away. We can't just go down. Or can we? Would that be drillable? Is that a drillable area? And they're just putting it underneath this block. Eventually we'll have to get something about all these glass blocks. Like this can't be the way it is forever. Alright, so go back down here. This is also another conspicuous ass area. Right, like this. There's some shady shit happening here. Something is up. It's like a waste of a map tile for it not to be. But in the meantime, we'll oh, yep, infrared. All right, that's good, but so what? Did we go up over there though? Did we go up here? We're gonna need to be better than that. Did we go up here? What the hell's... This is where the turtles were? That's where the turtles were. Okay, so we got this. I think we did actually do this from this side. I think we came up from here over on a previous stream. 'Cause that feels like something I would have done. Alright. Outside of flip-flopping this stuff, I don't know that this does anything else here, so... Alright. This stupidity. Alright. Just get... Nope. Get the height on the downbeat. There he goes. Alright. Just keep on the lazy man's way of doing it. Alright. What could be simpler? Alright. Is there anything else going on in this room? I don't think so. There's... Up in here... But it looks like that part of the map's explored. I don't, for record, I don't think there's going to be anything up here, but I also don't know that I'll remember later on to check it. That's too narrow, right? Surely we can't get in there. We can, but yeah, there is nothing. All right, so not for want of trying, but merely... Nothing there. Okay, so back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfecting, so I'm gonna learn to understand from a young G's perspective. Okay, hold on. So this hops back down there. Can we? We can. Making this a different animal. Evil Auto? No. Bad Evil Auto. Interesting. Huh? And then up is the bat cave. Oh, he's back! Oh, well, what was the point of killing him that one time? Other than to make me feel bad. Yeah. I'm go. Bye. Chill, Beavis. Like, I know we can use the lily pads, but what's the point? Better do this, get practice. Alright, so K shard. Who knows how many shards there will be? I'm guessing there's, you know, a lot more. Alright, we'll go back this way. I don't particularly, again, I don't like having to scare off the bat, but I'm guessing this is why they give us the fireworks, right? Alright. So, are you serious? I'm back to not feeling overly bad about doing that to him, because apparently it's just shooing him away. If he's gonna be a dick, then, you know, shit happens. This is blocked off. This is glass, right? Yes, that's glass. Okay. So we go down here. Any top to be used here? A good question. I mean, I was thinking something similar. We definitely got that, and that one drops straight down. If we go up and around here. Do you have a match for the candle in the area below the bat room? I don't believe we do. There's an area, there's a candle below the bat room? Did I miss that? So we're below the bat room now, aren't we? Coffee Cafe, thank you for joining. There's definitely, we lit this candle, right? And briefly sang REM. Or at least alluded to. It's the end of the world as we know it. And we are stacking deep in matches, but I don't know where else we would throw a match at. If we drop down here, this should be dog. Right, this is him. This is this dude. And I don't think there's anything to top down here. Sort of make our way back over here. We went up and to the left and up and to the right in this section, and it looks, the map looks filled out. So I'm kind of looking for even like wall gaps, right? Like I don't have to think of a good example here because, like up here, see this little gap here? I'm kind of keeping my eyes peeled for stuff like that. I don't know how to identify on the map itself when something's toppable, right? When it's topical, when you can spin the top on it. So I can't really gauge that. It's just the voids. Like this is something. This is obviously something. But I also know we can't get there from here. That's the neat part. You don't. Cool. I was hoping Omni-Man would be here. This, I want to say goes here, but this is like an owl room. There was something that precluded us from getting here. This is a nightmare. If there's not a flashlight in this game or something like the flashlight, I'll eat my hat. Because there's no way in how you're getting through this ghost room otherwise. No way. There has to be something that, like, or a torch or something. There has to be. Or watch there just be like a light switch I can hit, and then I gotta eat a hat. There's a gummy sombrero somewhere out there for just such an occasion. Toppable tile have a specific look. And I haven't I've somehow avoided learning it. Every time I've done it and something's broken, it's been a surprise. And I don't want to say it's looked the same to me, but it's kind of looked the same. I'm not gonna lie. It's been like, it's all the same shit. This chinchilla skull mountain of the chinchillas. No, I am short one flama. There's this one. Right? Off on Epstein's Island. I don't know where the hell that is. Like, I've heard it. Right? I'm not saying it doesn't exist. It's just, I don't know where. It's just, the Bermuda Triangle is just surrounded by nothing. In my head, like, my headcanon has been, oh, it's one of the doors to the egg room will lead you there, but as we've filled this out, that's clearly not the case. It was easy to think that when I had just got, like, the first egg, but since these little areas connect, it clearly isn't. So, there's nowhere I can think of to explore in that teleport room further. You can get to it, I believe. Or you're saying that you believe it can be gotten to, or you're just believing in me. In either case, I appreciate it. Whether that's an affirmation or confirmation. I mean, yeah, you have to. I think unless it moves, right? We've already established in a few spots that we're not too afraid to have stuff wrap around. I wouldn't be surprised if if rooms move, I wouldn't be shocked by that. It's also, I guess, possible that you have, this is the top of the well. I'm calling this the animal well, because something in here needs to be the animal well. This was a well candidate for a minute, but this is more of the well. And you have the little owl who's out there cock blocking you from going left, right? That maybe this all sort of connects, and then that's the flame. And it's a question of getting past. Well, I'm semi-stuck here, so why am I decent gap over to the left? It's hard to describe map errors. Yeah. I don't know why I'm sitting here trying to paint a word picture. Right? This dude. I do like the owls, right? But he's just sitting here, like, you know, getting past him I think is going to be important. But I haven't been able to figure out how. Some of those seem like that would, you know. And he doesn't seem like he cares about fireworks. Or he does. Maybe he does care about fireworks. I just haven't been able to, you know, figure it out. That he is fireworkable, and I'm putting too much thought into it. Don't worry about him just yet. Thank you so much. Let's check on our Tamagotchi though. Where are we at? And there's also an area down here that the hummingbird keeps popping before I don't think. So either I think we can't get there yet, or it might just be too tight of a jump for me to personally make. Right? We'll just, I've done this 2 or 3 times, so we'll do this again. We'll just sort of spam this as we go down, just in case anything lights up, anything different. Right? And, yep, we got those guys already. Still cool to do. Wait, is this toppable? It is not. See, yeah, I thought it might have been. But if nothing else, I can use this to get to this, a little closer to this side. So, screen after next, I think it is. There's a little area. I don't know if I can make the jump. But I don't know if it's like, one can't make that jump, or I personally can't make that jump, right? I have on occasion thrown the frisbee and like gotten on it immediately. The dirt up there. Okay, maybe we'll try it. Try to get to there again. Right up, right there, right where that little ghost. That wasn't a ghost bird, but right there. I can't get to it. And I don't know. Again, it might just be. It could just be a skill issue. As evidence as evidence right now by not being able to control my bubbles. There's a medication for that if you can't control your bubbles. Are you serious? What is going on here? I know I'm mentally trying to rush it because I know I gotta be fucking Johnny on the spot with that hummingbird. Alright, let's try it from the other side then. And then I guess there's also a certain element of circling back to see where the kangaroo is now. And is this toppable? Nope. Iguana. Chameleon. Sure one's the bleedy eye one. Right into the drink. Sure thing. Alright. Any of this. Because I didn't do a thorough job of exploring this area. I kind of just ripped through here a little. We have any... That is a negative. Is this toppable? The bub controlia side effects include being hunted by animal jogos, being stuffed in a Pac-Man world. Yes, Pocket Adventure. This is 100%. Call your doctor if you experience bubble bounces for longer than 4 hours. No. I guess, is the chinchilla there to facilitate navigation? Because, you know, I'm just going to bounce around here. Anything else? No, I don't think there's anything else here. Okay, so here's a good question. Why is the chinchilla here? Maybe we should ask ourselves that. Like, what can he help us with? Like, get up into here or something? So maybe someone's early need to get below kind of bubble. Yeah. That's part of what I was thinking. Oh, that answers that question. This red light, is that infrared? Ooh. It is. Oh, where else did we see red lights? We saw red lights. We saw red lights, or red lights thing. We saw red lights in here. Right? Weren't there red lights coming down in here? Oh, so now we got to keep our peepers peeled for red lights. Have we not done... We clearly haven't done this section yet. So what, you're just gonna... So we gotta get the chinchilla to do us favors. Gotta get him off the first platform onto the second platform, maybe? Somehow. And then get him to walk and hit the button. Alright, so let's... Wake your ass up, chinchilla! Or nigh. Just no. Just gonna push him off. It is. Alright. But the... Oh, but that glass is there. Oh, we don't... That's bad. We want to get him onto the second plat... How many... He's 2 blocks tall, right? So... Maybe we get on the second platform? Oh, now we're just stuck in here? Alright, hold on. Reset. Alright. We know we can get him to run away with fireworks, right? So we can get him... That's wrong, though. I think we know that that's wrong. We want to get the platforms separated and then get him onto one of the platforms. So So start by doing that. Get the platform separated, right? Let me get a good delta between him and here and there. Alright, so like there. Alright. And now we need to get him onto the other platform. And that's going to require us opening this door and timing it so he kind of gets just sort of slid off one onto the other. Right? And to do that, we don't want this big of a gap. We want a smaller gap. So we'll get him back on the other side here and get the platform closer. So, and we'll keep him here. And we want the other platform to just slightly trail. Right? Slightly trail. More slight. Less slight than that. Alright. More trailing, less slight than that, though. Okay. One more time. It's time to celebrate. Okay. And... Yep. Okay. So now if we flip it again, now it should slide him off one onto the other. Okay, cool. Easy. Easy. Just the fruit. That's all there is. Is the fruit. Top. No topping. Ah. Hidden spookiness, future egg. 38 of the eggs. 38 of your day's best eggs. What is this on the map? It's too dark to see the map. Just in case. So it's not for want of trying. Alright. Alright, that was that. So that's just egg. Okay, so back to trying to figure out where the hell to go next. Again, a conspicuous area here. That seems like... And then I don't remember where we've run into the kangaroo thus far. I should probably track it down. Let's track it down. Write it down. So we know that we had kangaroo here, right? So how do I? So I'll mark kangaroo with this. So we had kangaroo here. That is all. To the right was chinchilla puzzle. Correct? We probably should try to make our way down to... Try to make this a subtle jump. Come on, really? 'Cause I know I gotta get up on those vines to make that, to clear that jump. One more time. We'll get there. Motherfucker. Why did they want to happen? Do I actually have to go up there? No, I don't. Alright. Infrared. But we did this with just a switch, so that makes it easier, but doesn't change the nature of anything. Do you think the top of that room, which... Oh! There is a gap there. Alright, yes. So those very blue-colored rooms where you just put a stamp for... I think first left is an unexplored gap to the left. Yes. Confirmed. I know that we can't get to it from here. Right, so... Let me get my arrows in here. My chalk talk. Get my arrows. Right. So yeah, so I think the two of those, that's a conduit. Like it goes from there to there. You can get between the two of them. We can't get there from here. This doesn't work because there's vines and shit. And a better man would need to do it. So I guess we could try from here, So what? This is the bubble room. This is the swan. Oh, yes. This is where the cranes were. This is like in the first video where I spent way too long trying. We can loop up in there. Yes. Okay. Cool. 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 All right. Let's. So, let's tag that as with something. X. So we'll just do this real simple. Mario Paint skills coming back. Make an arrow. There we go. Kind of lopsided, but we know what that means. We're going to try to... Alright, cool. Alright, so let's try to get to the top of there, because there is a gap there. Alright. Hi, hiya, hi, hoi, hi, hiya. Oh. Oh, that's how we got down here initially. Alright, well. But that gap, that too also that gap. Okay. And then we can't do anything about... Wait, we didn't do this room. I tell a lie. I'm like, we already did this room. No, we didn't. Alright. Alright, so we have to get him off to start. And then get him walking. So the way we do that is what? The flout? Flout, make him drop. Okay. We'll get him to starting here. Let him hit the button. We should do that right there. Right? Get him up here. And yeah. On this one, let him wrap around. And a key. Nope, that was a mistake. Ah, almost. I'm gonna do a double tap here. A little quick heel toe action. There we go. Hey, presto. The value egg. And then he's here to keep us from bubbling. Right? What the dick he is. Which is fine. I don't think anything connects here. Anything topped? Nope. No topping. Topping nigh. Topping nash. Alright. Loop around here. Alright. Okay. What's up in the Capybaria area? Alright. So I don't think anything really happened here. So we should... No. Capybarias are not impressed. Nothing to Slinky. Alright. I guess we got fire off a firework. Anything? Nope. Fucking placid as a winter lake, man. You cannot shake those dudes. They're unshakable. Alright. They are de-shooketh. They're shooketh. Shooketh. Alright, Alright, we spent a lot of time, way longer than I care to admit, trying to solve this one. But we're going to do this real quick. Nothing to drill. I already circled back, got that stuff. So back down here. So Capybaria area. Oh, that's a red block, right? That's a red light. We already did. We did that first thing. Why am I getting excited? That was the first thing we did here. Hey, stop it! Stop it, all of you. Any of this drillable? Topical. Any of this topical? No. Fireworks though. Free fireworks. Chameleon. Alright. Up and over here. We'll check this higher. I think we gutted this whole area here. The patterns on the wall are interesting and make me think something else is up here, but nope. That's not happening. Check over here again. Now, it's very likely I'm missing something. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I've exhausted it, but we've definitely made our way through here. That one being a bit of a... It's being a kick in the dick. Not so bad these days. Trying to get that purple fruit. Looking for eggs. Yes. Slash anything that we haven't gotten yet. Right? Like... I'm assuming ultimately one of the main goals to the game is to get the eggs. So... Trying to... Oh, come on. Fuck you. Just... Here. Do it that way. Alright, what of this? There we go. Okay. That's alright, that's the drillable area we wanted to find. Got the postmodernist egg. What about flames? I mean, sure. I'm not going to turn my nose up at a flame if a flame lands in my lap. So we're trying to get both done. Let's maybe try to get to this area here. Right, this spot here. Let's try to maybe do that. All right, so the fastest way to do that would be probably just to die and respawn. But okay, hold on. Right, left, down, up. All right. Then we'll get back to the rabbit spot. Is there anything we can remote control here? I think 3/4 flame done if you miss it. Yeah, there's definitely, we got that one last one. We got the P flame, the G flame, and the V flame. And so we're approaching full flamen. Flamen Max. There's our snake hutch we did. Alright. So we bubbled our way up there already. I think we explored everything to the left. Alright, so we'll just keep heading in this direction. This is... Was this always here? No, fucker. I don't know why I have a hard time picking up on that. I just don't see it initially. Alright, so this wasn't like this initially. Kangaroo? Kangaroo! Oh, I don't have any fireworks, so... Like, is there anything else I can get him with? Get tops on his ass. No. Does this just require... Alright. So it's just a requirement to have fireworks. Which... we don't have. So we have to start by going back to the teleport room. Right? And then come back this way through our prime conduit. Circle around here. Grab some fruit, because we needs it. Up and over. Back through here. More. Alright. Over here, down here, and we should be able to get a couple heals. And as we peek on this other side, there should be fireworks, right? And if there aren't, there's definitely fireworks up higher. I don't think we need the one, though. We don't need multiple for the kangaroo. It seems like firing off one is sufficient. Alright, let's get down here. And make our way back. Evil Auto. Really? Really, game? I guess there's maybe a flame in that Evil Auto area that we should probably... a candle we can maybe light and keep him from spawning. Maybe I've just neglected that until now. Into the drink. It's important to throw the firework right into the water. That helps it. That's a pro tip. I learned that playing the import version. They patched that when they made it Animal Well USA for release in its native Japan. Alright, hold on. So if we go this way instead, maybe we don't have to deal with them. And extra fireworks. It's a safety strat. It is. Man! Fuck off. Alright. I don't know if there's a point to lighting all the candles, but maybe we will try. Not that we need that. I don't know why I bothered with that. Ask me anything. Alright. So over here is where our rue will be. Come on. Do we have to come at it from the other angle? Does it matter, like, the handedness? Like, you... Where the hell's the kangaroo? Man, really? After all that... Dude's just gonna not show. He's gonna no-show by my birthday party. What's happening here? Yeah, WTF. Well, that sucks. Why is the kangaroo not here? And why did I do that? Also a good question. Why did I think that that would work? Our existing navigation strategies will not get us up there. So we should go back to maybe the swan room, the crane room. Did I climb up on that? Did I climb up with that candle? On the candle? You can climb up on candles? Or this one down here? I mean, this candle? I mean, I did. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. We got that one. I would not have seen that. I would never have considered that to be... Maybe, I'll give myself credit. Maybe eventually I would have looked at the map and seen... Maybe I would have seen that gap. Or I might not have. Let's just be honest. Alright. The durability of the bubble. Never not surprising. Alright. Up and over, around and through. Why? Why sway? Why? Hold on. There it goes. And it's like the simplest jumps that I'll have the most difficulty with. Alright. Fruit. Fruit. All the fruits. Alright. Right. That part of the map changed, and that's how we started today, was by having me run into that stuff, and we're about an hour and a bit in, and I'm still doing that stupid shit. Hour 36, and you can't convince me not to do that. So now this is closed off. Why, though? Weird. So we were able to bypass that 4-4, weren't we? Oh, did I? I did actually hit. That's why I'm getting confused. Alright, I'm not crazy. My controls did switch on me. Alright. Got the 8-bit DOE Switch Pro controller laying on the PC, and if you accidentally hit one button, it inverts your controls. Or it inverts your buttons. Probably just asserting dominance. Yeah. It's basically what it is. It recognized that victory is I'm just gonna run through it. Victory is upon me, and it's futile to try and stop me. All right, so let's go back down here. Hello, Swants. It's funny because I said earlier how like, oh, it was so much harder to do that last time, and now I think it'd be easier for me to do. Let's put that assertion to the test, shall we? I talk a good fucking game. I was talking about how that was Billy Basso was a good dude. That's an earmark of a good game design. I still struggle with this part. Is when you come back, you're like, oh, I could have done that, no problem. Assuming they don't like popping bubbles. You guys don't like popping bubbles, do you? It's like a tiny... Oh, you son of a... It's like a Tiny Tim song. Alright. Okay. No more Mr. Nice Crane. I'm glad this is all on a single video, by the way, of me going, oh yeah, this would be easy now. And then it being way not. And it being way not. And it being as bad as the last time, if not actually a little worse. Because I should be better at it by now, but we're just not. In fairness, this is a lot easier than trying to just do it on a single jump. So, I'm not going to act as if it isn't. Full health fruit. Okay. Yeah, so that seems to... There seems to be a gap up in there. Alright, not toppable. Cool. The asshole room. Alright. We're just gonna slowly make our way over here. I'm sure there's a mixed strategy where maybe you could fly the frisbee over here or something. Nope. Nope! Alright. Okay, we got this. First try. Calling it. Starting now, first try. I didn't hear no bell. It's still the first try. First try remains. So what you want to do is you want to set that balloon up just there. You want to get it right here. And then you get the... you want to make sure you're flashing right because that'll give you the frame advantage. Right? Because the PPU renders every fourth line. And if you got the second crane... Yeah, still first try. It's all first try. This first try continues unabated. Although getting to that section is fucked at the moment. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna run. Look, we did it. We did it! I mean, if I hit the switch, I think that might make it so next time we can come up and over. I think that's what prevented us the last time is that. Alright, up. Yep. I love this room. Want to play Electroplankton. Gonna say it every time. Need to play Electroplankton again. Alright, back here. And then Kiba. Hi, Kiba. That's not a platform that they're standing over. Got it. That's just the water. Dumbass. Alright, and down a little. Oh, who would think giant fucking birds would be the most dangerous animal in the zoo? It's like the cassowary room here. What the hell? Alright. You guys make share? Plenty of lily pad for everyone. Let's just all get along here, shall we? I don't know why that one popped, but... Dude, the fucking hubris on me for, like... going, oh, I would have had no problem with this now. And now... Okay, cool. There we go. Oh. So at least he puts that little block there to keep you from running over it. Right? Because that seems like that would be highly likely. First try. Fuck you! Alright, so... Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck this part of the game. Alright. Now I see why they give you that big heal though before you get in here. That makes sense. Cause you're gonna fucking need it. Oh yeah, the birds are ignoring you. It's a super competent bird AI. It takes up 55% of your GPU. He needs like four CUDA cores to write the bird logic to make sure the birds don't give a fuck about you. Alright. Get a little lower. And then left, and then right, and then... just left. Left and right, and left and right. Alright. Easy. Just, as long as I keep doing it in the exact... Dumbass, the exact same spot? Like, you think it's not gonna hurt now? I get it once or twice, but every time? Like, what are we doing here? Just stare at the bubble and then jump short of it. Just like graze it on the way down. All right. It's video game time. The funny thing is when we're going down, right? I know I have all the time in the world. But then when I'm trying to climb up in my head, I think I'm like, oh, you got to be like immediately go as quick as you possibly can. It's like, no, you have a fucking beat to face a direction. And you're still going to get some elevation. It will just take more time, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, so it doesn't pop as soon as it hits the water. You do have more time than you think. Here. Okay. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. Didn't happen. First try, easy. First try, easy. This is some, like, Mario Maker sadistic fuckery. The ones in that top right corner are... That's a dick move, where he has those spikes right up there. So you can't get up and hug the wall. That's asshole. I probably could have made it on that one. I just had to keep pushing in that direction. Okay, now we're gonna back over here. We're gonna pick up this health, and up in here, and up in here, and then up in here, and then up in here. All right, now the door should be open. All right. Nope, it's not. Like intentionally so. Yeah, that's what it, again, it's if only all of Western literature had stories and movies and songs about the danger of hubris, I maybe could have been prepared for this, but instead, you know, I've lived my life completely unaware that thinking you're untouchable, that you know shit is safe. Someone should do that. Yeah, that's fucking hell. But yeah, it is definitely the Oh, you got your driver's license, huh? All right, let's see how well you drive a fucking airplane. Right? It's like one of those ones. Oh, you think you found a secret? Oh, you think you found a cool area? Groovy. Like walking up to someone and start speaking in a foreign language, like, hey, arigato! And they're fluent in Japanese, and you're like, oh, well, never mind. Like Omar from the, you want to come at the king, you best come correct. Or better not miss. Whatever it is. I haven't seen The Wire in years. If you want to come for the king, you better not miss. Something like that. No lily pads. We will stop to get the health, though, because God knows we need it. We so need the health. Right up and over. Been loving my reference bar. Thank you. I'm glad someone enjoys it. Okay. Ready? And just be the bubble. Be the bubble. Be the bubble. No, 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 no. Be the bubble. It's easy, right? You're walking on bubbles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's... What could be simpler? You go... You face the direction you want to go, you blow the bubble, and you jump on top of it, right? It's just... We want to go in this way, so we're going to face this way, we're going to blow the bubble, and we jump on top of it. Right? We do a jaunty little flip as it happens. That's very simple. Face the direction, blow the bubble, not the other way around. Okay. So, that's sort of phase 1. On to phase 2. Back to phase 0. Still alive. Still first count. Like, you can get really low into that water, dude. It is okay. Water is your friend. Alright, here we go. Ask me what happened on that one. I know, I started looking ahead and thinking about my next move and not focusing on... There's like a zen part of this. Like, we just need to let go. Live in the moment. Don't fucking think about the next part. Just present. Motherfucker, be present. Be present. Be here, be now. Let's go. It's just pressing 3 buttons in a sequence. Right? Press the 3 buttons and press them in the sequence. Right? Bubble jump right. 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 Here you go. Look left. Why? 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 Why do you insist on doing that? What is that in service of? Okay. Don't think about what happens when you do it, just do it. Okay. Here we go. It's not like you're fucking Daigo trying to do a perfect parry. You just make your way over. Just do it. That was at least a unique one. It's falling off the edge of it. That's new. A different way of failing. Easy. Easy. First try, easy. Easy. Easy.
Stay with me.
Worth the copyright strike. See, easy. All you have to do is you just do it in the first pass. Like just do it. Super simple. Anyone can do it. It's 3 buttons. It couldn't be easier. All right, there we go. We did that horseshit, and then we got fruit, and we got the secret rabbit, which was super important. Omedetou gozaimasu, Shinji. We piloted the Ava. Congratulations. And now we've gotten a bunny. Yes, a bunny is all I ever really wanted to do. And now I want bunny back. Okay, so what did we get accomplished today? We got a bunch of eggs. It's not like we didn't get a bunch of eggs. Starting to do the wrap up here because my nerves are shot. 41 eggs. No additional powers unlocked, but I guess that's, you know, such is life. Additional K shard, right? So we put a K shard in up in here, so we got some more K shards happening. We're gonna look for the kangaroo. We saw him down here initially. Now, or excuse me, we saw him here earlier. And then subsequently, we saw him down like in here. And he wasn't there the second time. So we know we want to keep finding the kangaroo. I've said about the kangaroo. We need to get our K-pop shards. See the kangaroo again and hopefully run into him a few more times. Maybe that'll be enough? Is it going to be enough? Who's to say? But we'll find out. But on that note, start to wrap up. Plan for tomorrow is more Animal Well. Right now, I may or may not stream on Thursday. For those of you who just started watching, normally Monday through Friday, something like 6:30 a.m. Eastern to about 8:30 Eastern. There's some variation in there. Sometimes we hit a good stopping point. We'll just stop early rather than spend 10 minutes starting an area that we're not going to be able to finish. And sometimes we'll go a little long, and such is life. Usually nothing on Saturday and Sundays. That's family time for me. Thursday I may or may not be on. To further complicate things, if I am on, I'll probably be on even longer. So it's either going to be longer on Thursday or not at all. Good luck figuring it out. That's what the notifications are for if you are following. And if you're not following or you're watching, that's fine. Thank you for watching. We'll get to the thanks later. I got to finish wrapping up what the battle plan is. As you see, top of the scroll, the VODs go onto YouTube. Because Twitch deletes my old videos, and I don't know how to get it from stopping. It seems like there's a formula you can complete with a number of followers and streaming, and I don't know. We have the little follower goal going in the top right corner because I guess that will have something to do with that. In the meantime, we're backing up onto YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, enjoy again another seal of quality episode where the audio was bad for at least an hour. You're welcome. Check out the live stream on Twitch instead. Big shout out to Sensei Dojo. Thank you for following. I do appreciate it. Someone6469, thank you for stopping by chatting. Coffee Cafe, thank you also as well for stopping by chatting. Coffee Cafe, thank you as well. Appreciate you guys stopping by. To everyone else watching, I'd like to thank you for watching. I do appreciate when you guys watch. And everyone who wasn't watching, I'd like to thank you for not watching. That also means a lot to me as well. I greatly appreciate it when people leave me the fuck alone. Hope everyone has a good day. Peace out and deuces.